what should be an excellent matchup. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for MP.
When you look at his true shooting percentage, it's really been impressive over the last 10 games. He's playing to his strengths, taking smart shots, and we'll see if he can keep this momentum going.
The starters for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. And for Washington, we've got Bilal Coulibaly, George out there with MP. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Brogdon in at the 1. And with the playoffs on the horizon, Stan, how do you keep your players focused on the now?
Well, Brian, if you have an answer for that, I'd love to know, because I think all of us as coaches or as leaders of any kind, you're just trying to keep people in the moment the best you can, and it's not easy.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And it's no secret that MP doesn't think he's done a good enough job when it comes to playing against guys at his skill level. He's owned this and has also vowed to up his intensity and focus so he can accomplish what he set out to do. Now, we'll see if tonight spells some redemption for MP in that regard.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
George passes to Kessler. Sexton looking around. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 14. The bank shot, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
George passes to MP, and he comes up with a bucket. MP's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Outside Sexton. Back to George. The shot no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down.
Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Now here's MP. He's got 6. On the take, and MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jazz trail by 6. Now George. Pass to Sensabaugh. George, a screen on Middleton. Here's Sensabaugh. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Offensive rebound, and MP throws it down.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. George scanning the floor. Pass to Sexton. And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you, there's also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his fourth year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
And it's Utah with the ball. The Wizards making their last shot. Back to George. And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Washington leading by 4. They set the screen. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Sensabaugh after the basket by Washington. George outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Kessler. It's stolen by Brogdon. And they're pushing it up. Now here's MP. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. To the paint. Here's Kessler. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And Kessler is so smart down there. Focuses on taking high percentage shots within his range.
Now here's MP. 14 points for him. And with almost all of the season in the books, the power rankings can tell you a lot. Taking a look at the Lakers, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
You know, right now for Washington, they've gotten into a slump. The season has not gone as planned. You get the sense that they're discouraged and they can't find any answers.
Clarkson's checked in for Utah. Shot clock at 6. Buries it down low.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
The Wizards with a lead. Outside Coulibaly to the middle. Pass to Brogdon. MP, a screen on George. Takes a 3. And again, Washington, no good. The Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
That free throw, no good. His 16th pick in last year's draft, Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident.
Here's Carrington. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Chalk up 2 there.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 3, defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. They're not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Free throw good, MP.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Jazz trail by 3. George with it, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Kessler passes to Sexton. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Carrington. And here is Williams. Collins defending. Williams passes to MP. Here's Carrington. From 10 feet away. With 1 on the clock. And Williams punches it home.
Well, every team needs a guy like Williams who's willing to do the dirty work.
Now here's George. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Outside Sexton. Collins outside. The 3 ball. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brogdon, the pass to MP. Back to Brogdon. And stolen by Sexton. Collins outside. Kessler passes to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And it's Washington with the ball. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, where they beat the Jazz.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Outside Sexton. Shoots from 12. Williams grabs the board. Washington leading by 3. Brogdon, the pass to MP. He's off on that one. Collins with the defensive effort. On the wing, Clarkson, defended by Kispert. Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him.
Yeah, Williams gets at least 1 swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
Fires the 3, and it's Corey Kispert with the 3. And the Wizards lead by 6.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Stan, another head coach from the Greg Popovich tree. Will Hardy, who started his career in San Antonio.
And there have been a lot.
Timeout called by Washington. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough. Well, this coaching staff loves to see Clarkson pass it. He's developed that portion of his game.
They've got MP. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Carrington in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Outside Coulibaly to the right side. Shoots. Carrington no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look, just couldn't find the mark.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He had 33 points, and it was fun watching him get after it on the glass as well as on defense. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. John Collins comes in for Martin.
The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
Jazz trail by 19. Here's Collier. coming off a 16-point game against Detroit. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Free throw good, MP.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for MP. Jazz trail by 21. Here's Collier. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Hendricks. To the wing, right side. 4 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The 3. Collier, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Carrington. They swipe it. They're running. Knocked away. George with the bucket. George has got his first points of the night.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Clarkson, and he drives in. It's rebounded by Washington. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Coulibaly. MP, a screen on Clarkson. Puts it up from 12. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
Here's Collier. Pass to Kessler. Clarkson with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Will stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a 6th man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do.
Bay, he's checked in for Washington. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
Inside, MP. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
George passes to Kessler. Clarkson outside. Oh, MP with a block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
Clarkson for 3. Drains the triple. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Here's MP. Pass to George. Back to MP. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Kessler. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Gills checked in for Washington. Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Sadiq Bey.
A moment here to see who the top rookie rebounders have been over the last 10 games. MP, number 1. Kyle Filipowski, 4th.
Colin Sexton.
These two rookies, so good on the boards. They're not afraid of all the NBA competition.
First one falls.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
Well, you know, Sexton is the definition of a spark plug. He's a high-energy, high-paced player and is terrific at creating scoring opportunities for himself. Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And towards the end of this year, a great time to check out our rookie race. Which newcomers have made the biggest impact on their teams? You look at MP, he's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
George passes to Kessler. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Bey. And the Wizards on the break. MP with it. And Kessler picks him up defensively. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And you can see his focus at the stripe this half has been tremendous.
Free throw good. MP. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
3rd team foul. Shooting for Utah, Sensabaugh at the line for 1.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. They'll be embarking on an epic journey. 7 road games in all. And Collins with the slam.
Collins so active around the rim.
Wizards leading by 21. Pass to MP. Here's Gill. Now Bey. To the inside.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
This is his 5th trip to the free throw line.
15 foul. At the line.
No good on the free throw. Williams is checked in for Gill. And Utah with a change here too. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. He hits the 2nd from the line. Here's George. 1:29 left in the first half. Collins outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Down low. Here's Filipowski, covered by MP. Sexton misses. Washington's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And it's Brogdon missing. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Over Brogdon. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 12.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, aside from his athleticism, what makes Williams such a great above-the-rim threat is his incredible 7'6" wingspan.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Now here's MP. Not a lot of room. Can't cash it in from close range. Jazz trail by 20. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. For three, Sexton. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
3-point field goal.
George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the
3-second
clock.
violation.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit. And so it's the Washington Wizards liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with a check on the NBA Players of the Week. In the Western Conference, Devin Booker.
We all know what Booker is capable of. He can score with the best of them. One of the game's elite shooters, great shot mechanics. Ball looks like it's going in every time, unlike your ugly shot, Kenny. And he can slide over the point guard if you need him to do that.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Washington Wizards.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very